Just taste. Now, how many folks have tried this? You think so far?
Hundreds. We've definitely we've had a crowd pretty much nonstop. We've had around 2 or 3 people deep most of the day. We're actually in kind of a slow moment right now. But you can see we've got 2 tables. Dean and Nina are slinging down there. They've got samples in our refillable glass containers. We do around 25% of our sales on tap, and that makes it a lot more sustainable. So we've got a little setup down there showing people that. And then Burke is here filling right off the van. You can watch him filling up Buchi Seed right now, which is a flavor that's got cold pressed turmeric and pineapple juice, coconut water, and vanilla bean in it. And is exclusive to Whole Foods Market right now. But yeah, we've got 2 setups, and we've been turning it out.
Interesting. So I mean, obviously, cold and wet is always good here. You know? Yeah, this has really got quite a bit of flavor, like you said.
We put a lot into it. I mean, we call it our medicine for the people, and we think that there's so many things wrong with the world right now. But you can't do anything about all of them, but you can pick one thing that you're really passionate about and actually make an impact on it. And we think that food is just so important. I mean, we've all heard you are what you eat over and over again, but when you really stop and think about that statement, our body is literally made out of the food and the drink that we put into it. Our cells, our hair, they're shedding constantly. Like, we're not the same person that we were yesterday. Our body is constantly reinventing itself, and it's doing that out of what we put into it. And when you eat crappy food, when you eat processed food and fast food, you're literally putting those bad building blocks into your body. And so we think if we're going to actually get some real social change going and like do something that is meaningful in the world, that one of the foundational ways to kind of make change upstream is by changing what people eat, by focusing on the gut microbiome, which is where your intestines, where you break down all your food, where you assimilate nutrients from your food, but also where your immune system operates. Like, starting to heal people on a microbial level in their gut is a really good way to lay foundational systemic change for bigger things to be built on.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that McDonald's is not going to be a sponsor for you guys at all.
No, they're definitely not.
But what about, let's say, a vegetarian restaurant or maybe microbiotic restaurant or something along that?
We're talking like there's a juice bar that we met here through this event called the Watering Hole that opened recently. They do cold pressed juices, and we're talking to them about bringing us in on tap. We're in conversations right now with busboys and poets about being on tap.
There you go, Andy Shalal.
Oh yeah, we know the spots where the people who are like-minded are chilling. I mean, the people we're looking to connect with are the people who are picking up what we're throwing down, who agree that there's something wrong with our current food system, and who want to see more options, who want to see like local grassroots independent companies on the food scene, on the shelves in whole places like Whole Foods and Moms, next to Coca-Cola, all these big national companies. Start giving them a run for their money.
So where did you guys originally start? I mean, you mentioned Asheville. It says Asheville on your, that's nearby.
Yeah, we grew up out of Asheville. We were actually started by 2 moms. They met through their kids' homeschool co-op in Asheville. They were both homebrewing kombucha, and that's something anyone watching at home, kombucha is so easy to make at home. All you have to do is pour one of our bottles in a glass jar, cover it with a cheesecloth. Within a week, you'll have your own culture. If you go to kombuchacamp.com, you'll be able to figure out how to make it.
Oh, really?
But that's how our 2 mamas started. They met through their kids' homeschool co-op. They were both homebrewing. They thought it would be fun to make a little extra for the farmers market. And in the climate that exists nowadays, so many people supporting local food, looking for local food, our company grew really quickly. We got picked up by a local co-op, a local vegetarian kitchen picked us up down in Asheville called Rosetta's, and one thing kind of led to another. When I joined Buchi around 4 years ago, we had around 30 accounts, and that has kind of like really picked up. And now we have around 700 retailers.
I wanted to mention that this is folks that I spoke with yesterday, Eco Jars.
Yeah, Eco Jars.
Yeah, Eco Jars, and you guys work out of a town of 500 people, is what I was told.
Yeah, we're pretty close to it. We're like 20 minutes away from Ithaca, which is a pretty big town too. But yeah, Prevail is like a real small town on the outskirts. We're in a whole honey butter factory. But yeah.
So you're using your jar for
kombucha. Yeah, I just filled it up here.
Have you guys met?
Yeah. Oh, well, personally no, but we've made friends with like a bunch of y'all already at the New York show. Yeah. Oz, yeah.
Mike.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
What Buchi you drinking?
Fire. Yes.
Yeah, he seems to know what he's. It might be I think a joint partnership in there somewhere.
We're just friends right now.
We got a lot of people who know what Buchi flavor they like already when they come up. Fire especially. Fire's our best seller, and people who like fire, there's really no other flavor for them. It's a spicy ginger beer, and people who like spicy, hot foods, there's really nothing else that satisfies.
Okay, thank you so much.
Take care, Oz. Thank you, man.
All right, that's good to know. Okay, let's just get over here for one last.